Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, let's say call hello, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakah, Kodash, and send double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Much peace, love, and salutations to Y'all came out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, sincerity and truth. This is Brother Ariala. And this is another 12 tribe review. Today we're going to be going over Benjamin or Benyamin, son of the right, which is the West Indies. All those brothers out there, man. Shalom to all you Akiana, man. I got a map here. You see, you have Jamaica and all these different islands out here where Jake was taken, and displaced. And a lot of those brothers that are in these places are from the tribe of Benjamin. We are going to, as usual, just simply go over the prophecy concerning Benjamin and go over it real quick. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 27. It says, Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil. All right, so when talking about raven as a wolf, it's talking about giving utterance. It's talking about a calling, really. And that's the spirit of Benjamin, man. If you look at Benjamin or Benjamin, they're always speaking, or they have the, what does it say? The stereotype, right? Of calling for justice, the stereotype of calling for the downfall of Babylon, Kwam Yashala, Israel, raising up. And that's kind of been the legacy of Benjamin. We know them. Everybody sees Benjamin as kind of like wild in that way of just not taking any BS and looking for justice. I'm gonna play this one piece of clip from the apostles when he broke this down a long time ago to go over this word raven. All right. So with no further ado,
these are the definitions it has for raven. Now I put raven spelt pursuant to Genesis 49:27, raven spelled Ravin, and I put it in dictionary.com because I went to Webster's and nothing wouldn't come up. Now this is what it says. It says to seek, plunder, or prey, to eat or feed voraciously or greedily, to raven like an animal, to have a ravenous appetite, to seize as spoil or prey, to devour voraciously, rapine, robbery, plunder, or prey. Pretty much the same thing. Now we know it also means to utter, so I'm going to keep looking and.
Right, because at one like the elder child was saying, at one time, you had the tribe of Benjamin. And that's all the songs they used to make. The majority of the songs, should I say, they used to make about Babylon being destroyed and falling down. They knew that America was Babylon. That's why the scriptures call Benjamin, and the name Benjamin comes from the Hebrew word Banyamin, which the word Banyamin, the word Bun means son, and Yum Yun means right, son of the right. Why? Because of the fact that the name that they had, basically out of all the tribes, they were really one of the tribes that really brought out like these songs and always quoting scriptures in their songs. Like Judah, they'll make songs and stuff like that, and the gospel and all that. But Benjamin's main theme back then, especially when they used to make songs, was making songs about the Most High, songs about the destruction of America, songs about Psalms. Different Psalms in the Bible. They used to make songs about that. So that was a part of the prophecy of their name, which goes back to a term that Elder Gabar likes to use a lot, called nomen omen, which is a name prediction. So by Benjamin being called Banyamin, or son of the right, you could see in the actions, or at least in the songs that they brought out, that they were close to the Most High. But just like all the other tribes, all the tribes went off. We were all close to the Most High.
Boom. So yeah, And that basically that Nolan omen you can see in that part where it talks about shall raven as wolf. Now it says in the morning shall he devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil. And that's talking about when we taking down Esau, Babylon. You know what I mean? That's why when you look, that morning represents us coming into our kingdom, us coming into, being saved out of this place. Read this in 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 19. I'll read in the NLT and in the KJV. It says, let's start at 18. It says, ourselves heard the voice from heaven when we were with him on the holy mountain. Because of that experience, we have even greater confidence in the message proclaimed by the prophets. You must pay close attention to what they wrote, for their words are like a lamp shining in a dark place until the day dawns, right? And Hamashiach Yahushua, the morning star, shines in your hearts, right? So what does that represent? Our salvation, that light, all right? That day, that morning. And the nighttime represents basically the downfall of Esau, the downfall of Babylon the Great, taking down this place. This is why they even have the doomsday clock. When you look up the doomsday clock, it says a moment of historic danger. It is still 90 seconds to midnight, right? And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take down Esau and divide the spoils. All right. That's why the scripture says that the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. All right. The Lord shall come as a thief in the night to dismantle Esau and his kingdom and bring an inheritance to the nation of Israel. Okay. So that's what that dividing the spoil at night is talking about. All right. And Benjamin is all about that. Benjamin is all about the takedown of Babylon Great and the come up, so to speak. All right. And when you read the scriptures about Benjamin, they always had this spirit. And, through the spirit, when you're around Benjamin, you get that sense. Okay. You get that sense. Excuse me. All right. So now I want to go over to Deuteronomy 33 and 12. It says, and of Benjamin, he said, the beloved of the Lord shall dwell in safety by him, and the Lord shall cover him all the day, and he shall dwell between his shoulders. Now, when you read this scripture, it's just talking about how the Most High is going to have a covering over Benjamin, how he's going to always protect Benjamin, and even in the worst of situations, when you see and you go over the history of the West Indies and Esau trying to take down, brothers that are out there from Barbados, Jamaica, the Bahamas, Trinidad, Grenada. When you study all that, man, you realize the Most High definitely protected Benjamin, man. Okay, because Esau never could really, take them down like that, even though they've infiltrated the different islands and wanted to take over the different industries that are in those places. Benjamin has still held strong and basically protected. Benjamin has been protected by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, So they're out there, and then when you see when it talks about they shall and he shall dwell between his shoulders, that's how the Most High uses that term to talk about protection, because we're gonna rest on the shoulders, right, of the Lord. When you read Isaiah 9 and 6, it says, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. All right? We're going to be protected by Yahweh Shema Shai, and the government is going to be rest on his shoulder. All right? That's that salvation. All right? And so, there's nothing that Esau is going to be able to do to take down our people. All right? Lamentations 2:19 says, arise, cry out in the night, in the beginning of the watches, pour out thine heart like water before the face of the Lord. Lift up thy hands towards him for the life of thy young children, and that faint for hunger in the top of every street, right? And what's the main thing that our people hunger for? Truth. They hunger for the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? And that's definitely that spirit that you know, that go-getter spirit that comes from Benjamin. Brothers that have been around Benjamin or dealt with brothers from that tribe, you already know what I'm talking about. Okay? You already know what I'm talking about, and it's evident, you know, through the spirit. That's how those brothers are, you know. So, you know, very quick. I'm not gonna belabor this point. This is just a quick 12 tribe review on Benjamin. Lord willing, that was edifying. With that being said, I'm gonna say, call hello Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Much peace, love, and salutations to you. I came out there. Push the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, sincerely, truth, Shalom.